How to increase your Exodia Contagion damage. It's actually not as much about the build itself, but really the things that you use to further increase your damage. That is... everything is here pretty much. Holster mods, Vigorous Swap, Holster Amp, Eclipse, and Arcane Arachne. These are gonna dramatically increase your Exodia Contagion damage. If you were to make a build for your Contagion to use status, some people would argue, Roar would be better. No, just forget everything you know about building for normal stuff. Exodia Contagion is different from everything, pretty much. There's nothing like this. Just for some comparison, let me change builds. For something that doesn't have Vigorous Swap. Yeah. Okay. See how much damage. Quite a good amount of damage. Not gonna lie. So, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. Getting 100 Ks. 32, yeah. Pretty deadly. 59k. Various damage. Various amounts of damage. Hard to say how much is it. Is it dealing? Here we get... so, it's hard to tell. Really hard to tell. But this, the same build that I'm using right here, is a build that I've used against level cap, and I was able to one-tap level cap Demolition. So, let's change over to the build. Holster Amp and Vigorous Swap, the holster mods, they don't work for melee weapons, but they work for Contagion. That's kind of what I was saying when you have to think outside of the box when building for Exodia Contagion. Let's see the damage now. Yeah. It is higher. And well, how are you gonna activate it? Well, just have something else on your hand. When you jump, aim, it's gonna switch and it's gonna activate the buff. Your damage is gonna be increased dramatically already. Yeah, I am using Ash and Smoke Shadow Augment, so just by going invisible, I'm gonna increase my critical chance, so I'm getting orange crits much more. That is another way to increase it. Of course, you can use different frames with different buffs. You can use even something like Octavia with her 40 buff from Metronome. Now let's activate our Eclipse. Of course, with this Ash, I don't have as much strength, so it won't be as impressive, but it's pretty good. Yeah, consider the damage is much higher now. The last thing is the Arcane Arachne, which also increases the damage dramatically, and it's pretty easy to activate. There isn't a lot of setup, and also keep in mind that these targets are not primed. They just don't have anything going on them. We went from dealing 70k, maybe 200k, to be dealing millions of damage now, and we are using our Contagion against armored targets. If you were to remove their armor, it would be much easier, but here it is, how to dramatically increase your Contagion damage. Also, we could be hitting headshots, which would increase the damage even further. Yeah. These are the main ways that I use to increase Exodia Contagion damage. Let me know what you think about this. What are you gonna start using on your builds now for it? Leave it in the comments below. Leave it a like and consider subscribing. Unreal. Like the couple million. Oh my god.